Hello, this is another circle theorem question that I'm going to take you through. What I will do as I go along is, rather than just try and give you the answers, I will give you some tips as well as to think, well, what can I do? Where can I start? Should I have a question like this in an exam? Because Natematics Natalie is not going to be there to help you at that time. So let's have a look at what we've got here. Now, we're being asked to find angle AOB. Now, sometimes we can look at that angle and think, okay, I can find that quite quickly. We can't always do that. Sometimes we have to think, well, what angles can I find out? Which then hopefully will then lead to you finding the angle that we're talking about. So let's have a look at what we've got here. Now I can see that I've actually left in an angle here. So this 74 might be quite useful in the coming on. Okay, so here's the angle that we're looking for, AOB. So it's the angle that's formed going from A to O to B. Now O is the center of the circle. So there you might be thinking, okay, so what does that allow me to do? Well, if it's from the center, well, I know that these lines here are the radius. Maybe if there's a tangent, it would hit it at a right angle. But it's just things to think about and things to look for. So AOB is that one there. Now, just having a look at what we've got here. We've got an angle going through the center, but we've also got another angle hitting the circumference, haven't we? So we know that the angle of the circumference is exactly half that of the one at the center. Now, I've circled out, that's not the angle, it's this angle here. And we know, therefore, that angle there is 114 degrees. Because this one here is 57, comes from exactly the same chord. So that one is double it, so that's 114. Okay, next one is find BAD. Now, BAD. I highly recommend that you highlight the angle that we've got to find. Maybe even highlight the sides that form the angle as well, because it helps to focus our attention. So BAD, now clearly I've already found the answer of 74 degrees, and I'm not going to record it again. I'll keep it in there. But the question is, how did I find that 74 degrees? Now, if you have a look here, what have we got? Now, when we get a question, I highly recommend you do something like a bit of a brain dump. So what have we got? We've got a circle. What else have we got in there? What other shapes have we got? You know, you've got triangles. You've got a few angles going on there. You've got the center. We've got the radius times 2. You've also got a 4-sided shape. 1, 2, 3, 4. That touches the circumference. Every corner, every vertex touches the circumference. So therefore it is known as a cyclic quadrilateral. Now, what do we know about a cyclic quadrilateral? We know that the opposite angles add to 180 degrees. So therefore, this angle here, 106, plus this angle add to 180. Now, clearly I've already done the maths for you, 74 degrees, but you have to show. So you would have had to say, well, how is that 74 degrees? Well, it's part of a cyclic quadrilateral, A, B, C, D. Opposite angles add to 180. So therefore, given angle DCB is 106, DAB must be 74. Now, it's the same as BAD. It's basically the angle formed between those two lines. All right, thank you very much.